Hi everyone, it's Heather, and right now I'm standing in my backyard showing you the big tree I have back here. So, what I want to talk about in this video, I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've heard other people talk about it, and I've seen Facebook groups about it, but we need to stop living like individuals and we need to come together as a group. Now, I know our conditioning is basically that it's kind of like I either take care of myself or take care of my family. I don't care about someone I don't know and who lives somewhere I never heard of. Okay, fair enough. However, I wanted to share a story with you guys. Okay. So last night, my husband and I, we were at a bar that we usually go to that our friend works at, to have a drink or so. And well, there we met a girl who seemed to be having some problems. She's, down on her luck. She was drinking way too much, obviously, couldn't talk. And, it turned out our friend knew her, and we kind of were like, okay, he can't take her home because, he doesn't drive. And she called Uber, but, I don't know, was having issues. So my husband and I ended up driving this girl home, okay? We just met her that night, and we probably didn't see the best side of her, but, we felt, we couldn't just leave her like that. And I'm not saying you have to always take on someone else's burden. I know no one wants to do that. But once in a while, we feel we need to do something good for someone else. Okay? Gonna just take a walk over here. So, yeah, my point is, I really feel that we need to be there for each other. We need to find some common ground with each other. Okay, we know this. We're separated by our race, by our economic status. We have it pushed in our faces daily. Right? Now I'm showing you right here. This is a garden my husband and I made. And, we're all for, homegrown vegetables and everything. And wouldn't it be neat if we had just a bunch of people growing their own food, and we just kind of came together and, exchange food, or, if I give you some tomatoes and you give me, I don't know, homegrown carrots or something like that. And I'm not just talking about food, I'm talking about like communities. There's those community homes. My husband and I, in December of 2012, we got to see a community home because friends of ours were living there at the time. And the idea is pretty good. These people, they kind of come together, they live in a house, they share the bills, they work together. This was like a big house, big mansion I should call it. It was 3 stories. It was in Washington. And they grew their own food. They had their own livestock. They actually drank goat's milk, which I thought was interesting. And I really appreciate that dynamic, that people would live together and work together. Now, I know there's some fears of, I don't know if I can trust that person or that, particular person or race. I can't trust them. Well, think about, what is this person or this race you feel like they've done to you? Really think about it. Okay? Has it been oppression? Maybe from history, some races have been oppressed. Okay, that's true, but we need to move on from that, okay? And I know you're thinking, you're a white girl saying this about, minority races. Well, first of all, okay, I'm white, but I'm also a woman. And I know what it's like to be told, oh, you're a woman, you can't do that. You know, I'm not saying that anybody out there, you know, is this or that. I just want it to stop. You know, like stuff going on the streets right now where people are protesting, and when I say protesting, I don't even. It's more like, I don't know, like a angry mob like thing going on. I don't know. It's not anything that's helping anybody with, you know, people getting beat up because of their political views. You know, like, okay, so they have a different political view, or they have a different opinion. Isn't this, you know, like, well, I'm from America. I know there's different countries that have different ways of living, but you know, here we're supposed to appreciate each other's viewpoints and freedom of speech and all that stuff. Okay, and this was supposed to be the country where people are, you know, coming together with all different type of races anyway. It's supposed to be the place where everyone that came here, you know, had a chance to be equal. You know, so I don't know. Maybe now I'm just rambling, but you know, bringing it back to the story, I talked about this lady at the bar. This girl was way beyond drunk, and yet she's sitting there saying, oh my gosh, what's going on? This world is crazy, I don't understand it. And I'm like, okay, you know, maybe she's had a bit too much to drink, but she sounds like she's onto something here. So okay, I hope you guys could get something out of that. I just wanted to show you something different, you know, some scenery other than just looking at me all the time. So okay. That's about it, you guys. I'm going to end it, and everyone have just a wonderful day. Okay? Just be out there for each other. All right. Bye-bye.